Hello YouTube and welcome to Katrinka LOL. And today we're at the stove because we're going to be making she crab soup, but not with crabs, with lobster. So let me get the recipe over here. I found this soup bowl in a store and it has the recipe right on it, so we're just going to follow that and see how it comes out. So I started out with the onions, a small onion chopped and put into a pan with 4 tablespoons butter and sauteed until clear. And now we're going to add flour, which is 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour. I have that over here. So I'm going to add that. Now we have to add the crab meat, so we're going to cut that up. Well, actually lobster meat, sorry. So we'll take, and I put this skewer in there to keep it from curling up while it's cooking. I have 2 small tails here, and this makes 2 servings, so it's 1 tail per person essentially. Okay, so we'll just add that in. And slowly add in the half and half. So we've had the 4 tablespoons butter, 1 small onion chopped, 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour, 2 lobster tails, 1 pint of half and half, which we'll stir in now. milk. And then you simmer, but do not boil for 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to simmer this for 25 minutes. And we'll be back in about 25 minutes. And we're back. This is my first time making she crab soup and substituting lobster for the crab. And I want to see how it came out because I've only tasted it once in my life. So I want to see if it's anywhere near what I had tasted before. But anyway, let's go over the recipe a little bit. You take 4 tablespoons butter and saute the onions in the butter until clear. And that's 1 small onion chopped. And then 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour that you add to that mixture of the onions once it becomes clear. And then you put in your crab meat or your lobster meat and you stir it. Then you have 1 pint of half and half and 1/2 a pint of milk, and I used whole milk. You slowly add the half and half of the milk and stir well. And then you simmer but do not boil for 20 to 25 minutes. So we've completed all of that. And there's going to be a picture on the community page of how it looks. So there's just a couple more things we have to add. We have to add Worcestershire sauce, which is 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. So I imagine since this is half, that it would be half that. And then the salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and since this is half, it would be half of that. Yeah, so this little plate that I told you about before, that you put the salt shaker on, it's also good to shake out the salt and then you can just put it right in. And then that's 2 servings. Of this recipe. So then you can add parsley. So I'm going to add a little bit of parsley, a little bit of paprika. Some people put in sherry, but I'm not going to do that. Well, the paprika seems to be, there we go. There, okay. So let's take a picture of this so we can put that on the community page. And I have yet another tip for you today, and it's regarding bagels. Now, you know, maybe certain people in the family, one person likes sesame bagels, another likes poppy seed, another person wants everything, and the bagel store doesn't always have what you want. Sometimes they just have a run on things and run out. So what I have here is I have everything seasoning, and I have poppy seeds, and I have sesame seeds. So what you can do is you can take a plain bagel and cut it in half and put your cream cheese on it, and then sprinkle these toppings on it. And it's a good alternative to getting a sesame seed or poppy seed or everything bagel. So I hope you like that tip, and I'm going to taste this now. I almost forgot. Let's see. I got a chunk of lobster. Not bad for my first try, and I like it. It is very rich, so I probably personally wouldn't have it very often, but it's good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed making it for you. This was really different. Mine just going off into where I haven't been before. So that was fun. Okay, so we'll see you next time.